Hello everyone! Today we will take a closer look at the DC-3's M3 sperry gyropilot. This navigation system is not a true autopilot, but is more defined as a heavy older. However, I love to navigate it based on this instrument. So let's start. And clear prop! Cabin crew ready for takeoff. So, we are at Rome Fiumicino Airport. Let's let the engines warm up a little bit. As you can see, this is the instrument I want to show you. This instrument consists in two gauges. In the first one on the left there are two graduated scales. The one below corresponds to the direction marked by the magnetic compass. And can be set thanks to this knob in order it matches perfectly with the magnetic compass. The graduated scale above instead shows us the desired direction that we can choose thanks to this rudder knob. In the gauge on the right there is the pitch centering represented by this horizontal line that we can control from the elevator knob. This one. It is necessary to trim the aircraft to ensure stable flight, but it is also possible to use the elevator knob to change altitude during the route. Finally, after having stabilized the aircraft and once we have chosen the direction we want the aircraft to follow through the rudder knob, we can finally rotate the aileron knob to start the bend angle and the aircraft will start to turn until the two scales in the first dial match up. Now that we are flight and at a safe altitude, we have to trim the pitch. The plane must be able to fly in a stable way without touching the controls. Look, Mom, without hands. First of all, let's uncage both gyros if they are already uncaged. The horizontal orange marker must be centered between the two white lines to obtain a level flight. As you can see, the graduated scale below the first gauge corresponds perfectly to the magnetic compass. At this point, we open the valve of the hydraulic system forward. And, most importantly, we need to move the pump selector to the gyropilot position in this way. The pump selector is connected to the carburetor port of the left engine, creating the vacuum that acts on the hydraulic system, as you can hear from the sucking noise. Now we rotate the rudder knob until it matches the current compass direction in this way. And finally, we can engage the autopilot with this button, and the plane will follow the current direction marked on the compass, and the yellow light will confirm the current functioning of the system. By checking the vertical speed on the variometer, we can then modify the pitch with the pitch knob. The orange line must be centered between the two white lines if we want to have a stable flight. In this way. Now, the plane is in perfect horizontal flight. If we want to set a new direction, we can act directly on the rudder knob. For example, we want to point north. And by rotating the aileron, after resetting the course, the aileron knob, we trigger the bank angle in this way. And the aircraft will start to turn until the vertical pointer on the right gauge return to the center and the two graduated scale on the left gauge point in the same direction. There is definitely a strong wind, but don't worry, it will work. And let's go. There, now the plane is perfectly following the new route.